constantly kind of brawl.
From a mid position,
you need somebody with a little bit of late game too. It seems like Predator have a lot more scalability. Like, that goes past 30-40 minutes.
Well, they also know that the mid matchup's going to be melee, so they theoretically could go back for something on Tigers like the Void too.
I like that better because then they have a hero that benefits from power too. So
Yeah.
it's like, don't just get Lifesteal to go with the Magnus, get a second hero.
Yeah. I like the DK ban. I think that's smart.
With
Definitely
the-
a hero that farms faster with Empower.
Yeah. With the Slark being picked up too, this now needs to be a more defensive support. I don't think you can get away with the Rubik at this point. The Wyvern was a solid ban, but you have to assume they're going to try and pressure into your Slark now.
TNC did play Wyvern at least once or twice in Shanghai as well.
remaining.
It's been a comfort pick for them.
I think they'll
Smart
pick like
ban.
Witch Doctor or something.
Yeah, gives you a little bit of aggressive potential. Actually,
Radiant
Dazzle
team
could be okay this game. It's
Oh.
Enigma.
Whoa!
Wow.
Who's their 4 position?
Is that a Beastmaster support, I guess?
I don't think Enigma can play as a support. Jungle
Yeah.
is not a thing, so Enigma kind of has to be a core.
So I guess it's Beastmaster support? I
Jeez,
feel like that's
okay.
more likely than
Yeah.
Enigma.
Enigma
We've seen the
Beast
Beastmaster
offlane?
support
Is
before.
it like a 3.5, 3.5 kind of deal? Enigma
10
Beastmaster?
seconds remaining.
Yeah, that sounds like a possible dual lane.
Beastmaster can definitely be someone who
5
can
seconds
just kind of start
remaining.
moving with 6 and then go lighter on the items, like not go into the full Necro 3, just get the
Yeah.
medallion, be more value.
Oh, Medallion Shadowblade, huh? What a build.
On
Solid.
paper, here's like Enigma, direct hard counter to Lifestealer, very good against this very heavy melee lineup, Magnus, Sand King. Like, yeah, RP Pierce is a BKB Black Hole, but it's very hard to get that if Enigma's already casting. Black
Warlock
Hole.
ult is the one thing
Aye.
that tends to be pretty good.
Yeah, actually, I didn't.
I mean,
see that.
I don't think the Enigma pick is really for the black hole. Like,
Right.
you're never going to itemize to a point where you could actually get off a free black hole.
Sure.
But I like, look at the push, right? You got Eidolons, you got the Beastmaster Aura, you got the Lycan stuff.
Yeah.
And then what do you have for counter push on Tiger? A Lifestealer? A Warlock?
You can also
Yeah.
use the black hole just for single pickoffs and
Yeah.
turn the game into a 4v5, and Enigma still offers a lot outside of the black hole. So I think you're limited in the situations where Warlock's just standing there ready to interrupt it. In a lot of situations, you don't need a full black hole to secure a kill for your team.
Do you just try and like Lina or something here, but then this is a tough pick.
It's got to be fast-paced
Fair.
like that, though.
Okay.
All
I
right.
was wondering if this is a hero they could consider with the Empowered. The laning stage against like a Lycan doesn't sound amazing.
This
but-
looks scary, though. I think Tigers are a bit greedy. Like, there's going to be a lot of push.
There's a
There's that cuckoo Enigma.
Yeah,
But like they picked Enigma when you can't get Black Hole. Like I kind of agree with Lumi in the sense like they're not picking for the Black Hole, but then why are you picking it? Why do you ever pick him
push.
Enigma? If there's so much better pushing hero.
could've
Get a
just picked
Shadow
Nature's
Shaman.
Prophet.
Nature's Prophet. If you're picking a pushing hero, get an actual pushing hero.
All
Not
right,
Enigma.
I
I feel like it's just insane.
I'm excited to watch this.
Either way, though,
me too.
even with that greed for Predator, they're still going to have this crazy pushing power, like pre-20 minutes, when Tigers have, like, not that much. Like, Magnus, Lifestealer, Ember Spirit all need to come online.
I would even put it at
I agree with that. Like, I think Tigers, like, they need Blink Daggers on
5
Magnus and
seconds
Sand King
remaining.
before they
Yeah.
can fight, right? So
Yeah.
even though that Predator is very greedy, they have at least 15 to 20 minutes
Exactly.
where they're getting way more net worth through the tower push.
And it's still okay lanes. Like, even though
Yeah.
Enigma's greedy, if he just sits in lane and denies and just stands next to the Beastmaster, I wouldn't want to fuck with that.
interesting. It's like a Lich helping the off lane.
Yeah, a Lich that does more damage.
And push it.
And pushes.
Yeah.
It's a better Lich.
Look, TNC has broken GG
Okay.
bet
Look at
with
this.
their similar names. They have
Wait,
confused the system.
I will take those odds.
Wait, how are those odds possible?
I will put
They're
unlimited money
not.
on both teams.
They are not possible.
Well, sorry, so how do you guys feel? What's the spread here?
I am not sold on this Enigma Beastmaster. I'm more like 65-35 in Tiger's favor.
I'm pretty sold. I'm
On what?
the Beastmaster Enigma. I'm opposite of Parker.
I'm
seen
gonna
the
have to,
Enigma.
I feel
You
like
know what
they
it can
don't
do.
have enough speed to
Prepare
punish
for
what
battle.
Predator have done. So I actually feel pretty good for TNC Predator.
I'll bet you $10 Predator wins, Parker. What is your degree of confidence in Tiger?
They've got this.
1-1? Are we in? Are you buying me lunch tomorrow?
Yep, I'm down.
All right.
I believe in my Tiger boys.
Are you
10
guys
10
even
bucks.
awake during lunchtime?
It'd be
Just
like
wanna
a,
call that
no,
one out.
actually, our lunch is like 4 in the morning or
Yeah.
something.
All right. Well, I guess technically you're kind of buying me lunch either way, but we'll still, we can still put a Hamilton on it, though. I'm pretty confident. I like this. Tiger versus Predator. I'm in on the Beastmaster like an Enigma.
I am with the Beastmaster like an.
Nice. 3 versus 1 here, Parker.
I feel...
I mean,
Good luck.
You'll feel very smart once you're right.
Look at this range Orb of Venom Enigma. What are these shenanigans,
No,
Predator?
I'm telling you, Cuckoo's
Where's
a step
the
ahead.
nature profit?
So the one small change in the recent patch that buffs this is conversion at level 1 costs 140 mana. It's way more value in terms of mana efficiency compared to the old 170. So you can deny a lot more early on.
Okay. That is pretty good, actually.
Because particularly in this dual lane meta, because you want to run these dual lanes and you're going to have a low level conversion for longer, which means you're getting more of these denies off.
Damn, that was a painful banning attempt there from Lifestealer, but there's a Warlock, so it's okay.
So, I do like Trent's point, though, about Nature's Prophet in this situation. If you're picking an Enigma for this, why Enigma over Nature's Prophet? Is it the stun?
Here's my argument. It's the team fight. He does so much compared to a Nature's Prophet. Like, yes, he's not going to push as fast. Yes, he can't split push like crazy into, like, the middle of nowhere, but up against that team, wouldn't you just love to have a Midnight Pulse? Wouldn't you love to have a black hole that forces a rock in a stupid location or something?
I think Enigma also gives you better itemization and economy over MP, especially when they're play as support. Like, he gets a mech for you, right, for the team. I mean, MP could get the mech too, but I think group up wise, Enigma's probably better than a Prophet.
I would compare it more to, I would say, why not win range? That's the hero I look at that I think is just better than Enigma slaying. Has the same idea with the Orb of Venom right clicks, but, and I would say Shackle Shot is almost better than Black Hole in this game because I don't think you're going to be able to get off Black Holes easily.
Yeah, but he's playing like a Lich though.
Yeah, the laning stage is pretty damn good. The deny aspect, he's already got 4 denies. Beastmaster has 2, they're denying a whole lot. The lane is pushing out, so laning stage-wise, Enigma looks amazing.
It is interesting. Kind of like the whole idea of these Warlock dual lanes is they just like camp under the tower non-stop so you can't kill the Warlock, but they're drawing them out with the deny too. Unfortunately, they don't really have the best heroes to capitalize on that.
Yeah, I believe Beastmaster body blocked the pull camp as well.
Yes, he did.
But 1437 gets a nice side pull to big camp, something that's not always easy to do for the Radiant side.
You need the 28.5 second pull. That's the play.
28.5. Okay.
Yeah, that's when you right click, guys.
Does it work with any camp?
I like to call it the impossible. It's that one right there.
Yeah, I like it.
It works on the top one too.
I think it's dependent on the creep camp itself, right?
Oh yeah,
certain
there are
camps
some
has
issues.
Different move speed.
That one's very reliable though. For most camps, you can get it with 28.5.
Right. Okay. So again, same thing. They block the pull camp at the in the Radiant safe lane. They're not letting this thing spawn for anything. They know you need to pull against this Enigma deny. They are not going to let that happen.
So where is the farm going? It's kind of split. 5-8 on Enigma, 4-2 on Beastmaster.
The hero we'll see come online fastest, so to me, in at least the small power pike is going to be this Ember. He can actually rotate very early on with level 6 and find kills for his team. Like, as much as Sanking Magnus need Blink, I think until they get Blink, Ember is able to make some plays.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's what? Ancient Seal? It's kind of it, you know?
Yep.
Pretty free reign for an Ember.
And here is like Enigma Skywrath. If Ember ever goes on you when he's level 6, level 7, you're just dead. He's just going to chase you down with his Flame Guard. I think he's going to want to just get away from this Lycan pretty early on, because he's not killing this Lycan, and he's just happy to get his early levels and farm from the mid lane.
Ember is kind of a strange hero in that regard. Like, he needs so much farm, but at the same time, he does so much damage even without items. At least for that like level 6 to level 9 phase, something like that.
Yeah, he kind of hits this first power peak when he gets just levels, like level 6 through 9, and then he kind of his next.
Dude, look at these guys.
he's so on right now.
He goes for the last hit and he loses about half his HP. Like,
they're level 2.5 on Lifestealer, meanwhile level 3.5 on Enigma Beastmaster. This is pretty brutal.
It's working.
This is the idea behind the Enigma. This is definitely what this hero gives you that other heroes don't. Lich doesn't do this either. Because Lich, you just get the First Blood.
Nice.
Like a Lich, you'll deny the creep, but you won't deny the ones without your sacrifice.
Right.
37 should be dead bottom.
Oh. Pretty nice setup. Sam H.
I think he's fine. Cuckoo's gonna do the body block. Oh, maybe not with that TP and the axes.
He is going to do the body block, but it's his teammate.
That's a classic Sam H right there. The most minimal value play that could lead to death. And now it might actually end up killing
he's
Cuckoo.
fine.
Not quite.
He's good.
Got boot. All right. I just gotta say, shout out to the observers out there. This was some stressful shit, dude.
Shout out. Yep. It's a thankless job.
Yeah.
Thank you, Loom.
Thankless job.
I just said that for
I see like
the
daily Reddit threads thanking
That's true.
observers.
That's
true.
actually, it's become a thankful job, but there were a lot of years, the dark ages of observing, where it was a hate-filled, thankless endeavor.
Can we start a Reddit meme to thank TOs now? Is that a thing?
Thank you, tournament organizers. Let's just pat ourselves on the back real quick. Everybody just give yourself a round of applause.
I wore my PGL shirt today for them.
You gotta
helping
support the
out,
team,
you know?
dude.
They're in the house, you know, keeping us organized.
True.
They start looking pretty damn nice for TNC as far as the lane stage goes. Here's the problem with the Magnus is it's going to take a while to come online, so he's not going to be able to like get some levels and farm and do stuff. It really is all in on in your dream, making some plays happen.
He has to carry his team, right? None of his team could actually
Oh, yeah.
do anything before, 15 to 20. So he's got his level 6. He's got a TP.
Yeah.
Let's make some plays.
We'll see how soon he goes. For definitely, there's another dive like we just saw down bottom. He's there. He's there cleaning up, getting a double kill for his team.
Oh, dive is happening right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is attacked.
You don't want to TP if you're not getting the kills though. You need to make sure you actually get
I
something.
don't think they need him. Oh, maybe they do.
Yeah, maybe they do. Samhage's gonna get 1 kill. Here comes Tim's as well. The slow is gonna be there, and well, actually, Samhage's gonna turn around. Dire Courier somehow dies, and
Okay.
458 is gonna get slowed down. I think he's gonna go down, but here comes an Ember TP. Jumps forward. Samhage is gonna
Oh, he
get
got the double rune.
Yeah, and I think Tim should be fine actually.
Still one kill, but something. They might get Cuckoo as well. Cuckoo's actually in all sorts of trouble.
He dove in very deep. He almost had the kill on Lifestealer.
Yep. There's Ember.
Remnant.
Yep. That's ideal rotation. Getting 2 kills, cleaning up, and Lycan not hitting your tower. He's going to be able to get back mid lane and continue to defend his tier 1.
I will say Mag's doing better than I would have expected.
There were some pre-pull waves. Like the Sankey was pulling waves from behind the tower to behind his tower.
Yeah.
It helped quite a bit. That to me is like Magnus is one of those weird offlaners nowadays because it doesn't really play into these strong offlane dual lanes. It still plays that kind of old school, let's just pull waves and
Just
deny.
leave me alone.
Yeah, you almost rather be solo.
This is that weird moment where you feel, well, you felt really good about how much experience you were denying, and then you hand that over to the mid lane. You go, well, all that advantage we just picked up from those Enigma denies is just gone right over to the other team.
Yeah, even Lifestealer is equal on experience to Enigma and Beastmaster now.
They'll get a freebie on Zephyr.
So they use the Lycan rotation top to get the kill on the Magnus. That's a pretty solid level 6 classic Helm rotation from the Lycan.
And yeah, we talked about the Ember coming online and being the playmaker for Tigers. It's Lycan on the Dire side. He's hit his level 6 plus Helm. That's, yeah, it really is your key early game timing where you can get kills, push towers. Doesn't get the full tier 1 tower top, but does do a little bit of damage.
Good hit us with the net worth tab there, Lumi.
Yeah, sure. I thought it's a standard thing to do at 10.
10. Oh.
Sorry, I'm an old dog.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's standard, but I like it. I'm an early net worth kind of guy. I like to see where the bars are.
Yeah, I'm a late game player, so.
I like charts. Skywrath gonna get caught. Another freebie there for TNC Tigers.
All right, let me hit you up with the chart real fast.
That's nice right there. Look at that. See, that tells a story.
Armel jumping up on top, and KYXY. He doesn't have a teleport scroll. I think he should be okay here.
You were...
Oh, maybe not.
Wow.
Maybe
That's
not.
ideal.
Does he RP to save himself? He
Ooh.
does.
What worth?
Yeah, I
The
think
Slark.
Yeah, I think Slark not getting a solo kill on you is actually worth there as Magnus. His first RP is so bad anyway. No one's coming to you.
That's true. That's true.
he's just trying to farm Blink, so
Yeah.
like, are you really using RP in the next 2 minutes? Probably not.
Works out.
Now, if Slark comes in here right now and kills you, that's where you have problems.
It's a morale issue. It just doesn't feel good to have to do that.
I think that's definitely true.
Dire will get
Particularly
their
when he
courage
could
back, though.
have made the skewer away play, but Slash
Yes.
kind of outplayed him there.
Ooh, I like this BOT first attempt on Ember Spirit.
Yep.
He
Great.
needs to be wherever his team is taking the fights, right?
Yeah. And this is kind of where Ember's had this good start. He's going to be strong without like a item like a, I don't know, Veil or Blade Mail because he's just got levels. He's level 9.5 already. He's going to hit level 10 super early. There's no need to get some kind of fighting item right away.
I mean, given his team is so weak early on, you would think that he would go for those early game fighting items, but like you said, that early 2 kills really propelled him forward to go for a greedier choice. Like,
this is a scary smoke. They have the Roar up as well as Lycan ready to rotate with the ulti.
Yeah. No black hole at least.
Yeah.
Remnant into chains. It's a good way to set it up, and they catch the Enigma, so it does work out.
Gonna farm some Eidolons. I believe they got chains. They don't give as much gold as they used to.
Yeah, it looks like he got 23, 25, something like that.
Like 35 to 40.
I'm not sure if it scales as they get leveled up.
One of the recent patches.
They had that observer ward right up next to the tower too, so they knew when the Beastmaster had backed away.
They did used to
Made
be
that
a
very easy.
pretty nasty bounty though. If you end up killing 6 Eidolons, it's better. It's like on par with a creep wave, a full creep wave.
ooh, TP out.
Close.
Oof, not gonna complete.
Now that's a feels bad. RP wasted, well not really wasted, but RP used to get away and now he dies while TPing, so he's going to respawn and have to walk back to lane or walk back to jungle probably.
Yeesh. Got the rune for the team though. Small stuff.
The team player right there.
And this is where the draft really will come together for TNC regular, the push.
Yeah. They are pretty damn scary when they group up.
I mean, look at this.
So many summons here and...
And you can like Midnight Pulse behind the tower too if you want. If there were trees, which there aren't thanks to Beastmaster.
Yeah. This is that stage that I was really concerned about. Warlock's not even 6 yet. Magnus obviously doesn't really want to fight.
They're not stopping.
It's scary.
I don't know how you...
And this Lycan, they're just going to go the Zeus strat. He's going to go Necro Book level 3 ASAP.
They don't have enough wave clear to kill this.
And Magnus is rotating. He's like, Magnus, you can't farm Blink. We need you defending. Come and spam some Shockwave because that's all we can really do.
I mean, he's going for Soul Ring. Like, he's not even close to Blink.
Yeah. They definitely want to fight around this siege creep in terms of pushing the tower, but
Tim's getting
space
6
created.
mid too.
Warlock's hit level 6 now, so team fight potential is there, and this is where Tigers, next time that kind of push comes, if they're set up, they definitely can defend with RP plus Heroic offering.
Yeah. We are about to have the Beastmaster Skywrath combo though.
That is true. Mystic Flare is
Might
a
harder.
game changer. Does feel like Tim's has been a little quiet this game, but about to be enlightened with the tome. It will be his level 7.
I mean, look how defensive Tigers are playing, and I think they will probably play like this for the next 10-20 minutes, right? Like, Slark Shadow Blades up, and you just have to group up as a team.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna just get out econ.
Could look for something here with the Warlock ulti. It's kind of scary to use your Warlock ulti for anything other than a full push though.
Yeah, you don't want to like drop it offensively to find a pick-off or something.
Yeah.
You want to use it more reactionary.
You kill that Beastmaster right there with it, let's say, and then suddenly there's going to be 5 heroes in your mid lane.
Yep. Yeah, by just having Warlock Ultimate, you're slowing down the push. Because they're going to be much more hesitant to go for some towers.
So if you're a Predator, are you okay playing this game slow? You don't necessarily have the better late game, but you do have, what, like you said, a very greedy core lineup, right?
Yeah. You have a way better economy going too. Like you're farming more of the map.
I mean, look at Cuckoo, he's going Midas.
Yeah.
And they're totally okay playing.
They don't
like,
have GPM talents on the Radiant, right? It's like Dire side, they have the Enigma one, which is pretty crazy for a support.
I feel like they kind of understand they're just farming better. Like just a few minutes ago it was a 2k gold lead, now it's a 4k gold lead. With just like 1 tier 1 tower bottom going down.
Yeah. So
they are probably not feeling any sense of urgency. And Slark Shadowblade, he can kind of roam around soon and find some picks. I imagine they'll just play around pickoffs because the like brute force, let's 5-man down a tower without summons isn't going to work against the team fight.
Oh, that's a quick pick. It bound to happen, I suppose, with the Empower.
Level 3 Empower, Magnus is maxing this. And I guess that's how you kind of defend. You know? Level 4 Empower on Ember, pretty damn nice. He does need more points inside a Fist, however. It's got that long 30-second cooldown at level 1.
really like what TNC is doing here, Predator. They gave the wards to Armel. Just basically asked him to place it in a very deep spot where the supports cannot place.
About to run into an Observer Sentry here, though. Radiant team seeing
Close, there it is. Right into the chains, and...
Okay, he's gonna need to jump out. RP's gonna hit, and that's gonna be a big kill here.
Very nice.
All 5 people rotate.
Well timed, though.
Damn. Mag walked like right past him. Didn't even hesitate.
And
Baited
seeing
him
that,
perfectly in.
they're going to smoke up immediately and try to pick another fight. Who are they going to go for?
This is one good thing about their draft, though. Even though they lost the Slark, they can still go in with the Beastmaster Skywrath combo.
And it gives you that kind of sense of security on the Tiger side, but I feel like it's about to get jumped.
Oh,
Good
they
news
went
is,
the wrong way.
yeah, I mean, they don't have vision. If they had dire wards up, it would be very easy to find a pick.
Enough to go mid
We'll find
instead.
Magnus.
I mean, if I have to choose a person to kill, it's probably
bottom
the
lane.
Ember.
Radiant's
Ember's getting
middle tower
Enigma.
is under attack.
Oh, that's not great.
Wow,
I
they
mean-
used the Warlock ult.
I think the Magnus is like the second priority kill on this team, right? You want to kill Ember, obviously, but then Magnus getting his Blink Dagger delay is actually a huge deal.
Yep. Are they going to go into Roshan, I believe? Because they just saw the Warlock Rock being used. The
Yeah.
Magnus RP is down. Should be a free Rosh. Kind of free
Level
syncing,
12
too.
versus level 7.
Oh, look at that. Armel drops a sentry, and now...
That's a Slark player right there, carrying the
should be dead.
sentries for the wards.
no, maybe not.
Take it away.
Radiant are scanning.
Now Roshan. He's going down quick, and on the
Who's
other
on the bounty
side...
run up there?
Sanking just died, yeah, going for it.
Yeah.
Good call by Skywrath Silence.
Dire's
Armel has an Aegis now, and you got to go in full turtle mode if you're Tigers.
top tower is under attack.
I don't think there is any way to take fights against the Aegis.
I'm really curious how that Warlock ult got used on a solo Enigma.
Maybe he was porting out,
I
and then they
believe-
canceled the port.
That's
Yeah,
probably correct.
It looked like the only way they could catch him was going to be to drop him.
And they are getting
Steelers
completely
in
ran
trouble.
over.
But is that even worth it? Isn't that exact discussion of the, like, you need that threat?
Yeah.
Oh, the Enigma, yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like you'd almost rather just let him live than drop your Warlock ult there.
Because as soon as they saw these like two big ultimate on cooldown, they just smoked, got a kill, got a tower, got a Roche.
And they actually have so much push power that they took
Yeah.
Roche, and they're already at this tier 2. It's still 80 seconds without Warlock ult. It's not like this ult is even close to coming
Look at
back
the
up.
wards too, like your entire jungle's ward up. You can't farm anywhere. TNC's got a Shadow Blaze Slark. What do you do at this point if you're Tigers?
He's going to have Echo Saber coming, Enigma
Oh my God,
gets the
Cuckoo.
Midas.
The Midas.
So-
That's like the Cuckoo Chen. He's just, this guy loves his greedy heroes.
Oh yeah, well I mean Enigma, dude, you get the cooldown reduction, you gotta go Midas. The value's too good to pass up. You're crazy if you don't go Midas.
I think from a drafting perspective, this game is like a classic example of just being a tiny bit greedier than your opponent and then just punishing them with better timing, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Tiger has played bad at all. It's just that their lineup doesn't really allow them to do anything. At least
Predator
right
just
now.
had solid lanes that come online very early. Like they don't need to win the lanes for this to happen. They just need to do pretty well. And the fact that they got a couple successful ganks, I think this is one of the drawbacks of Magnus that we're seeing right here is he is very slow. He just doesn't do a hell of a lot in the first 15 minutes because he needs Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I do feel like Magnus is the hero that kind of messes with their timings a bit too much. Saying.
And then you have, the supporting cast of Warlock, Sand King that are good in their own rights. But when you're talking about that timing sensitivity, Warlock is pretty bad in that regard. And Sand King, I mean, he can fight early, but he also falls into that category of becomes a different hero once he gets Blink Dagger. So,
Alright. Well, guys, I feel like we're talking like this game is
It's
you know,
true.
close to over. This is high ground defense with Empower Ember,
that's true.
Magnus, Warlock. The team fight is insane.
I think that's the strongest point of Tiger's game, like your high ground defense. It is tough to break it. And if you look at the other side, you have a lineup that can push outer towers quite easily, but you're looking at a Slark and Lycan core,
Yep.
which I don't think you could actually break high ground unless you get a team fight victory. Which, like we talked about, it's hard to get.
And that is why the -1 Enigma actually feels like the perfect item in
Yeah,
this game.
very
Because
smart.
you're not ending this game. Even though you could be up 10k gold now, you could have Aegis, you could take down every outer tower by 20 minutes. But can you go high ground? And I think the answer is kind of not really that easily unless you kill Ember or Magnus or,
Right.
or they waste their ults or something.
We went through a full era of Dota where it was this Magnus being picked right away to try and deal with this like SD Luna or something, and we had all these Mag games holding high ground, Ember Spirits being picked up. And he kind of was this iconic like, as long as you have Mag on your team, you're gonna like keep up with the farm because someone's just getting too much gold on your team. So
It's a free like 5-6k gold item for 2 of your teammates.
Yeah.
It's giving them an extra like 10k plus net worth. So this gold difference is not really 7k net worth in a fight where everyone's empowered, and particularly when you're defending high ground and getting to use that bonus damage.
yeah, because when you're spread out across the map, that's when the problems can occur. Obviously, you can't have 100% uptime and stuff on Empower, but when you're in the base,
Yep.
it's like guaranteed.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Get ready though. Blink
Cuckoo,
dagger on Cuckoo.
He's the right circle there.
Yeah, he knew what's
Radiant's
going
top
on. He's
tower has
kind of
fallen.
figured out this movement in. The
Dire's
best gank
bottom
coming
tower
and doesn't
is
find
under
anyone.
attack.
It will be these outer
Dire's
towers
structures
falling.
are
Tigers have
fortified.
zero interest in defending.
Radiant's top
They are
tower
all about
is
the high
under
ground
attack.
defense. And when outer towers being pushed,
Oh,
they
is he
just
gonna try and
fast
cancel
lane.
TPs though? Are they gonna?
That
There's a blink.
actually could be a thing.
Oh, they're just gonna go for the Magnus kill. It looks like. Buy your blink.
Cuckoo! By your blink.
There
Okay.
you go.
That's a kill.
Nice setup.
That seems fine for Tigers. He lost 0 gold. This frees up the top lane. You saw multiple heroes TP down bottom, so you know this top lane's free to and safe to farm. Ember heads straight there.
Dire's middle tower
Always
is
feels
under
good though
attack.
when you're that team that's able to get the tower in that situation. You defend your own and you still get a pick off. Like you just outmaneuver them a half step ahead, and you force the Ember back. He doesn't get anything out of it. He does get to push the lane, so I guess he gets something. But
It was like a risky timing because they sold Aegis for a bit longer, but that's going to expire in 10 seconds. So now, at least on the Tiger side, you know, okay, that Aegis threat is over. We don't have to worry about it. The next worry is maybe second Roach when there's Cheese as well as Aegis. But if they weren't going to go high ground with Aegis, they're definitely not doing it without.
Now, the one way that this game could really go wrong for Predator is that they try to brute force the high ground. I feel like that's generally how you would lose this game. I think it's okay for them to play it very slowly, right? You know, grab the bounty runes every 5 minutes, grab Roshan whenever, keep Midasing away.
They're playing, ooh, Zephyr finds the Slark.
Okay, that's a
Did
big
not Dark
kill.
Pact, but they didn't have the damage.
Okay, in fact, he's going to try to turn around.
a
Rock's
big
going to get dropped
survive.
as well, not really doing too much, and now immediate pick off your Black Hole after seeing the Rocks being used. That is 3 kill, 4 make it 4, and they just go high ground now, right?
it's a lock, Jerry. It's a lock.
Ooh,
And
Tim's.
Tigers were like, let's go for something risky. Let's fight outside of our base, and that's not how you play Dota with this lineup.
See ya. Well,
And Raven instantly.
That's not Rax, I don't think, but that should be tier 3.
I would say so, yeah. If he had shapeshift.
kind of depends on how much they commit for it, but
No.
either way, perfectly done by Cuckoo there, not to hesitate. As soon as he sees the rock is done, you just grab any targets you can find, sets up the rest of the fight. So big that the Slark survives there as well. It's one of those hairpin type situations where if they kill the Slark, that looks incredible. What a great pickoff. But if he lives like that, well, we saw what happened. It's a bloody disaster.
This is just the most classic TNC draft in that aspect of like Sam H. Their strats work so well when he's given this Nyx or some hero where he's like supposed to start falling off to make way for one of these other supports. I mean, usually it's Tim's, to be fair. He's kind of getting shafted in this one. Cuckoo wanted to go back to his Enigma Chen days, but...
Yeah, poor Tims. This guy doesn't even get to play 4 half the time anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen Cuckoo play these farming Wind Rangers in the offlane now, and Tims is just like, well, I'm playing my same heroes a lot of the time. Like, I'll play a Tusk or something, but I got a 5 position.
When did I become 5, guys? What happened? No one told me.
Yeah, can we get Thieved back? Can we ring him up?
As soon as Cuckoo said he was playing support, I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
true.
what kind of support you're playing. I see my AoEs, you know.
How is, click on the Enigma. How is Cuckoo looking?
I mean, look, he's
He's
got...
stacked.
he's balling pretty hard. He's got a BKB coming. He's close to level 15, and that's when you get the CDR.
The thing is, like,
What's his 20 talent?
The Idol and them.
Oh,
or health.
Health is
depending,
also
you
pretty
know.
good.
Dude, the Eidolon damage though with Beastmaster.
Eidolon damage is insane. It almost cripples your Eidolon damage.
Yo, you guys want some fun turbo mode games? Enigma's the hero. You know, during the cavern call, I had to pick that guy up. Damn. What a lad. Instantly annihilating those buildings.
I could see that. Yeah, the pushing power.
But I think for Tigers, we can see the game plan here. Let's play around Observer Sentry Wards, or we play around our high ground. Right now, they're just going to 5-man camp this Sentry, hope that Slark runs into them. They're like,
I mean,
gosh.
that sounds really smart when you point it out like that, but then just think of it from their perspective.
Such a sad
They're
state
just
of
sitting
affairs.
there, right? I'm
Yeah,
just
they're not
changing
farming.
to their POV, right? They don't see nothing.
guys-
It just feels bad, man,
Guys,
over
he's
here.
coming soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Their jungle's been cleared out,
Yeah.
so now they're going to clear our
Okay,
jungle.
like
and
Watch Lifesteal farm this one camp. Okay,
Like
he's
in
coming in.
Ping,
He shouted blade.
exactly where
He's
they are.
about to run into them.
All right.
How fast can they? He's got BKB though. Oh god.
Oh my god, is this actually going to work?
He's
They found
BKB.
it. The RP, it's going to be close. He's stunned into oblivion and he's down.
Is that worth though?
They
Slark had,
drop double ults for that.
if Slark had buyback,
Yes.
buy back there.
He would.
Don't they just
100%.
buy back and push,
So
right?
now we're gonna watch
Just
Lumi
buy.
struggle to rebind
No,
the vision key.
yeah, who changed my
Oh.
mind?
It's
Go into options.
it's messed up by default
Yeah.
now.
Oh my god.
So
Spectator?
bottom right. No, go back to hotkeys. Bottom right.
It is on fire now.
And then the missing one above F2. Just make that F1.
Nope, down one.
Down
See
one.
where the gap.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go,
F1.
buddy.
There you go.
Watch out. They're fine. Mid lane.
Oh,
F1.
shit.
Now
Right on
point.
time, dude. Like you scripted it.
All right. So Thieving
Oh,
gets
God.
picked.
Oh god.
Oh no, Zephyr got
Oh, they see Zephyr.
scouted by the Hawk.
Centaur! Oh, they're gonna roar him. He's out. He's done.
And
Over here.
458 is.
Oh, wow. Observer Lumi. Ladies and gentlemen. he's
Actually,
back.
best observer NA. After I get my binding.
No,
that's true. All the
And
good
he doesn't have
observers are
many
EU. So,
observers.
so yeah. It's a not many vying for that title.
Hey,
in NA.
Blades was observing yesterday, guys. Come on now. Give him some respect.
Was he actually observing?
I think he was.
I think he might have been, but
Observe the
I don't think that's
BSJ cast.
I don't think that's the title that he's seeking in his current state of affairs.
Look,
Number one observer.
He's the jack of all trades.
I
They
mean-
fly him out just to admin games.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
legend.
True.
Best observer in
He's-
A,
he's
based
the-
on how some of these qualifiers have gone.
Best admin NA. I think that's a much better title. A lot of respect comes to that one.
Well, as it stands, 17k gold lead. I don't honestly think those like slug pickoffs change the game much. I'd almost rather they
No.
just try and find ways to just get farm on Ember and stuff. Like focus more on split pushing than these like let's sit here as 4 or 5 under a sentry to get a kill.
It's more
what's
just
the roast scoop
impressive
there, Lumi?
that it worked. You know, that they actually sat there for that long with no vision, no idea, and it did actually bait the Slark.
Yeah,
What's roast?
It all,
What do you want to look?
all came down to getting the
Yeah.
stun before Slark dark packed, and
Yeah.
luckily Sanking had that insta stun.
Well, cooldown's ready at least for Magnus. Warlock has it up in 40 seconds, so never mind that.
Dunzo.
Oh, so you don't get a shorter cooldown with the cool set?
Walla.
Yeah. Thought maybe that would be coming with it. We're not pay to win yet.
No,
That would be such an uproar if that was actually the case.
What if it was like 1%? What if it was some
It would
unnoticeable
still be a
amount?
complete uproar, dude. It would be.
That's when you know it's like beginning of the end.
Yeah,
Everything has
it's
its number,
over.
dude. 0.01. Primal roar.
0.01 second shorter.
Yeah. Jumps inside of
Goes
a
into
wolf.
Wolf. Okay, well.
You can micro it still. Where's he gonna send it?
Look at this. He's trying to make it blend in.
Very far from the team.
Oh god, it's running the wolf! Wait, guys!
Where did the
They even
Necrobook
hit
go?
the sentry.
Oh, but they don't see it because there's Invis.
Yeah, but did the Necrobook die? The
Oh,
True
yeah.
Sight one?
Dude, that was so smart. He waited for the Necrobook to die, right?
I believe
And then
so.
he's
I
like,
saw the Necro Archer. I didn't see the True Sight Necro though.
Yeah, it was hard to tell right there. But
Like
he was
that.
also right under a sentry for a moment and didn't get caught, so that was fortunate.
Oh, gets out of there.
Yep.
Small relief.
so Parker, back to your point of like, Tiger looking to find ways to farm, right?
Yeah.
I do think sitting 5 under a ward is the way to find farm because now Armel's scared going up that hill.
True.
So at least you like gain some ground in that
Yeah,
area of
yeah.
the map. So I think you just keep like trying to kill the Slark.
From pure like money perspective, the gold they got there, they would have maybe gotten more if they just had a couple heroes going out to split push. Obviously, someone might die.
Oh, fishing man on the hunt.
That was a
Think so, Liz? No, this guy's there for the
that was a
sound.
confident black hole.
That was nice.
No hesitation from Cuckoo.
Who's got the cheese?
You want to say Slark?
Like him.
Okay, like it.
That makes sense.
Ready for the kills in hand?
Epi gets
Oh,
channeled.
Beastmaster. I don't know if they've got Sammy.
Samage is tanky, dude.
Ready,
have him?
ready to go.
they
They're
have
gonna
him?
turn
I
it
don't
on
think
too.
so. He's fine.
Maybe.
And now you push.
Yeah, that's probably high ground. Ember actually has no buyback.
This is rough.
This is looking like multiple lanes of racks. Probably game over even.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
One pick off, one good black hole like that, and you're set.
The power of the Enigma, boys. Hope we
I
see
mean,
more
we
of
still
these
have the
guys.
Fatal Bond's attempt. I'm sure they're going to go for it with the RP, so don't get too clumped. I mean, that's even a little clumpy for my taste, but
There's a lot of summons, I guess. I think if you do that, you just probably going to end up beating the rock, though. Even if you potentially kill one hero.
with Fatal Bond's RP rock,
I mean, they still have Aegis on Slark, so I think they're okay.
They just don't have that good follow-up damage. And yeah, Aegis plus G's, so those two frontliners will be fine. Attack, two
They
lanes
play
of
it
racks.
safe.
They back off. They still have Aegis for another 2 minutes.
That perfectly done. Tier 3s, melee barracks. Let the creeps do the dirty work on the range. 26k net worth lead, 28 minutes. Hell of a start to this group stage, boys.
I mean, anyone surprised by the result?
I guess I am.
Parker has to pretend to be
Parker.
I don't think it was going to be this one-sided.
Yeah,
This is a very solid execution.
I mean, going back to the second pick Magnus, right? I feel like Magnus is where it was a little weird.
Yeah, there's certainly some like,
Oh,
they must have been playing it or something and been feeling pretty good about the hero. I could see it being the logic of just like, how does TNC usually play Dota? They usually play this like 5-man, come at you pretty early for engagements, but they're not usually this fast. Like, this is a ridiculously fast lineup because of the Enigma just being added into the mix. So maybe that idea just kind of, it was just slightly too quick. But with the way they usually play that 5-man Dota, I could see how you want to prioritize a heavy team fight hero.
Yeah.
The Y-Can is just too big. Assault Cross now.
It's actually worked out so well having the Enigma Black Hole as well, having that guaranteed disable on an Ember Spirit, because if not for that, Ember can just always kind of split push and rat. He's not really afraid of too much. He's got a Lincoln Sphere in a few minutes, that stops him getting roared. He doesn't die to anything there except some kind of insta-stun out of his Remnant, which is a Black Hole.
That's true. Lincoln Sphere now, trying to itemize for more survivability. Good against the Skywrath, at least.
Force unit, it's like, as a soul booster. All the cooldown reduction in the world.
Hey, Lumi, can you mouse over Midas for a second?
Yes.
Transmute. That's the name of the active. All right, little trivia for you here, Lumi.
Yeah.
Do you know what the active on cheese is called?
Le fromage? Consume, eat.
No,
No.
we actually thought it was consume or eat as well. It is actually called fondue.
Oh shit.
Welcome to being enlightened.
Don't
which
you
is
need a lot
also-
more cheese for fondue?
Yes,
It's a
one
big
would
piece
say.
of cheese, dude.
But enlighten is the active on Tome of Knowledge.
No.
We're
So-
learning all kinds of. What was the other one we learned?
Inhibit, Diffusal.
Oh, we do know that one. I mean, come on, I'm not a peasant here. Jeez.
We've seen
Keep
enough
up with the
Diffusal
times.
brews to know about how Inhibit.
Yes.
I think Shadow Walk is for Lothars, right?
Top shrine has fallen.
Ooh. You guys see that one for the magic stick?
No, is
Do you
it?
know what that is?
Oh God, what is it? It's got to be something weird.
It is really weird.
Really?
It was it's called energy charge.
All right, no, I did not.
Yeah, that is really up
Damn,
there.
we're really getting
Wow.
up in our lore game these days.
I remember when they added a thing for Orchid, and they called it Shadow Burn, or whatever. and they
Soul
added-
Burn?
Or Soul
Soul
Burn.
Burn,
That's
yeah,
it,
Soul
Soul
Burn.
Burn. And it's got the animation now, because it used to just do the damage. Soul Burn.
I feel like there's a really missed opportunity for some Harry Potter lore on the magic stick and magic wand. Can they put some like Wingardium Leviosa up on there? No.
Maybe. I don't know.
Is
Have
that
a
some
chat with them.
copyright? Oh,
Oh,
that is. Oh,
a little bit of damage onto the Skywrath. He's got the old Glimmer Cape.
in your dream is shift. Like normally you go for that support kill 100% of the time, right? But he doesn't know who's behind that Skywrath.
Yeah, it feels like it could be bait in a game of this status. Just have no vision.
All right, this is kind of like the last hurrah, right? They need to go out there, drop their ults, and get about 4 or 5 kills, or else they're gonna just get their base ran down.
Yeah, the danger move here.
Dire are scanning.
Seems
Oh, what a scan!
TNC's all about waiting for that third rush.
What a scan! Oh, 1437 away from his team. Armel gonna just. Yeah, that is a.
They
that's a
catch the
kill.
Skywrath on the other side too, so it's a 1-for-1 on supports.
I would say the Skywrath is not important
Lycan
compared
has
to the
ulted.
Warlock.
But gold-wise, the
Okay,
Sky
true.
Kills gives you more.
Wow, they got an extra 30 gold for that one.
Can they actually push with 30 seconds?
Radiant's middle
Yes, they
barracks
can.
are under
I think
attack.
so.
They're gonna go.
Can at least do a little chip damage here. I think you're right. Skywrath hurts, but you're like dependent on the Warlock. They're trying to cut the wave up top. Sand King's up to some shenanigans. It's an interesting thought. Might help them out with in terms of backdoor, but they've got the other lanes pushing in.
Armel's carrying a gem now, so actually no vision outside.
Echo Slamma Jamma.
Actually, speaking about Enlighten, I would like to know what normally mean.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Tweet at MottDota if you can find out what it means. That would be great. Oh, Andrew, I didn't tell you. I received a direct message that was extremely long and detailed about exactly how to play snooker. He said
Really?
he couldn't DM you or Mott, and so he sent it to me. I've got a couple pages if you want to look into it.
My DMs might not be open, actually. I'm going to go ahead and open those up.
Yeah, that's a mistake. You're missing out.
Wow. So, can you give us a TLDR, or is there
I
not
mean, we've
one?
got time.
Louis, are you familiar with
It's
this game?
basically
Snooker?
exactly what we said, where it's like you put in the colored ball, then you hit the red ball, you hit the other colored ball, you hit the red ball, you got to do in that order thing, you got to call your shots.
Is it like a wannabe pool?
Get some point. No,
No,
it's like the
it's the other
OG.
way
It's
around.
the Dota.
insulted everybody when I said
Snooker
that?
is Dota and pool is League.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's that kind of level.
Pool
you
is
know-
even more simplified than
Yes,
League. Pool is like
exactly.
super basic.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the thing about League, it is simple and easy to understand, so a lot more people play it. Black Hole, here we go. No follow-up.
Hey.
That was...
He didn't use his BKB.
Ooh, but that 1-mine RP, I don't know. The Enigma's going to die immediately. I say that the BKB keeps him alive, and it's going to be the Lifesteal that goes down. Magnet's going to be dead, and so is Sand King.
Ouch.
That is how you win
Power
team fights.
Ember. Oh, he gets one. With the Maelstrom proc, I believe, there at the end.
That's what it looked like.
But right into
Silence?
the bosom of Tim's. No, they're going to go for 14 seconds. All right, get that old captain. He's out. And then in your dreams.
I think Tim's would be insulted to hear that you think he has bosoms.
Everybody has bosoms. It's just how large and soft.
How in charge there.
Yes.
How large and soft, yes.
Well said.
And how confident you are about your bosom.
That's... Yeah, you know what? I take it back. Tim's, wear them with pride, bud. That's looking close to a GG here. 37k. They are going to hold on just one bit longer. Sam H actually falls.
They still got
Yeah, they hold it.
racks. That
Okay.
didn't
Okay.
hurt him too much. I guess the
I mean,
buyback,
but
though,
look
yeah.
at the lead, dude. It's 36k.
At
More than
36
1K.
minutes.
Oh, no, it's shrunk back down. Phew. Close.
Real close one.
Whenever I see a lead of 30k and above, I remember that game where I think it was IG had a 30k lead, and Tron was on the team. Remember that? I think we were
The
casting that game,
TI game?
and they lost after holding the base for a while.
Yeah, Parker, do you remember that one game in the
Sorry.
last 5 years
I
that you were
don't-
casting with Lumi that one time?
All right. Okay, they're actually out the base. They're actually doing
They're
something.
hard.
watching
Taking
them.
roast, they want refresher, but
This
they
is
are
not
about to
going to
get
work.
wide.
This is not going to work.
Okay, they see our Mel. Can they burst
BKB
him
Black
down?
Hole's coming.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, he's in there.
Mel just
BKB.
ignored him. He's just like, I'm gonna hit Roche.
What is happening?
They just killed the Lifestealer, and that's it.
And Beastmaster's spying back. He
Look at that
knows
giant wolf.
Roche matters.
They did waste some BKBs, though, so maybe not an easy Roche for Predator.
Ember is level 25.
They still need to be a little careful here.
I feel like this was the game to get the double
You didn't
sleight of
go
fist
sleight of
charges.
fist?
Yeah, I would have thought this game of all games.
That
Remnant
seems
charge
strange.
time is pretty good, though, boy.
Well, I mean, he's in his base all the time. So.
Yeah, but that's where he's not using remnants, right?
Right, exactly. That's why I agree with you.
Oh yeah, you want the double sleight of fist. Yeah. Because you can just use 2 in a row to maximize your damage output.
Although, to be fair, we haven't really seen that TNC in the low ground pushing into Tiger scenario at all,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, cheddar in there? Anyone want?
Fondue.
Pressure.
Alright, there we go. Fondue.
Fondue. Fondue's it.
Use. Yeah.
It's very strange. Fondue's not really a verb. Usually like consume, you know, I consumed it. You don't say I fondued it.
I think he fondue. I think it's a verb.
I do fondue. The do is
Yeah.
the verb, dude. Fondue's
I mean,
a noun.
no, I
Consume
fondue.
is already taken
Here's
though,
the
by
thing, right?
Lifestealer, so you can't have 2 consumes in the game. That'd be confusing.
Consume. No, it's assimilate. Isn't that Lifestealer's thing?
Isn't there a consume as well? Like
Yes.
when you're when you're
When you're inside the creep,
it's
the
consume.
word is called consume.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but you also consume salve, don't you? That's what it's called for a salve.
Oh, so there is 2 consume.
So why
Well,
not
there's
just
many consumes.
why not just eat them?
No, salve is just salve.
Okay, one of them's consume, I'm pretty sure.
Tango is devour.
RP's gonna be there as well, only for the Enigma. But here comes Armel. Where's the control for this small fish? Armel is gonna kill KYXY. The Lycan's in there. Lycan is just objective gaming at this point.
Why not? Epicenter, not
On
doing too much.
The books. This is death by 1,000 cut. They're slowly killing them.
I may not be a snooker expert like David Brimmers, but this looks like 8th ball corner pocket. If you ask me.
Sure does, Trent. Looks like this Enigma is going to come in. He's got his Q chalked up.
There's no 8-ball in snooker.
And he's going to...
It's a blue ball, I believe.
Enigma is the blue ball indeed, and he is going to bring this black hole to a triumphant end. Come on, Cuckoo, give us a show to bring this one out. Your team's taking a lot of damage. They've lost Tim's. Oh my, they're going to get repelled.
Yeah, they lost their X.
It's only Megas.
Give him the black hole.
All right. Come on, Cuckoo.
It's got the refresher
Put
shot.
on a show.
Just black hole this Ember.
Give it to him, Cuckoo. He's asking for it. He doesn't even know he's hungry. Give him the sandwich.
Oh, he stopped it. Blink Dire Castle. What a play.
All right. Saving it. What's the cooldown on Black Hole with the CDR and the...
102.
102.
Yeah. I think it was actually just trying to bait the Enigma into black hole there because he had the Remnant escape. And Dream's probably like, oh, I'll be faster than Cuckoo. No
Yeah,
problem.
he had the ward there, so.
Yeah, the Enigma cast animation on Black Hole is actually very slow.
He lifts his arms.
Yeah, he needs to do that wind back and...
Plus, I mean, really want the double midnight. Come on now. We need some style points here. You've already won the game. That's
whoa,
right,
whoa.
guys. I'm
Spoiler
confident
alert.
enough to call this. I'm doing it.
What, are you watching the non-delayed version here, Trent? How do you know they won already? You've never seen a team come back from Megas?
37k megas at 39
Dude, that's
minutes.
not even close to the record, all right? Are you acting like this has never
Are you
happened
serious?
before?
It definitely, there's no way this has happened. 37k at 39 minutes. I would be shocked if a game came back from this.
There was
I said
one,
that confidently. I have no
I
idea.
remember one game that was a 40k gold comeback. I can't remember.
Yeah, and that one was pretty early. I'm not gonna lie. That was like VGJ.
I think you might have just got yourself, dog. You got.
Oh, I'm just. Nice and
I just
confident,
remember that
you know?
number and seeing it being like 40k gold comeback like that.
It was
I-
some NA game.
It seemed insurmountably.
It's
Not
some NA game.
surprisingly.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure Mott was casting it. Hi, Mott.
They are gonna hold off the Megas though. They're gonna sit back. They're gonna try to hold.
Ember's got
long
Battle
as
Fury
they
queued
can.
up.
Jeez, that's a sad state
Get a
of
rapier.
affairs.
You're down Megas.
How much value is Battle Fury when you already have Empower?
It's still
Just so
bonus
good.
damage because all your cleave, assuming all these units like Lycan summons are grouped up together, your cleave damage is gonna be.
Yeah, they do
Buffed up.
stack. It's additive. Yep. So it's not bad.
Dude, look at those remnants, though.
Yeah.
25-second rush time.
They come back.
Who needs two
fast.
slights?
Almost catch him.
Alright, TNC needs to do the siege tank push. You guys know that one?
What's that?
You just camp in front of their base and watch it creeps hit the building.
Like
hit the
this
rest.
hell bear?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I like it.
It's working so far.
He has,
Armel's
heralded.
gone against the plan now.
Okay, well here comes the roar. Everyone's on the core.
Who's just gonna pass the black hole, ready to go? Not looking to use it.
Tim's is in there.
They're
Tim's
gonna
is
lose
out.
Tim's. Guys, they went 1 for 1.
Dude, Cuckoo's ready. Look at him. He's like, I'm going in the fountain, boys.
Like, guys, we're gonna black hole this. I hope you're ready. The Lycan.
The
about to
third's
lose
gonna die
shapeshift.
before he uses a black hole.
Alright.
Come on.
Does he
Not
black
with
hole?
the whimper,
Does he
Cuckoo.
black hole a hero before this game ends? I don't think so.
Absolutely.
Cuckoo.
No, he always
Oh,
does.
he'll go. Oh no, he's got his Blink Dire Castle. Oh, look guys, this is how you win a mega creep game. You siege tank them, right? Nobody went in except the 2 cores, and then